Good morning, student. How are you? I hope you will well at your house. So today, dear student, we are taking the new unit that is very important. That is the application of the integration. So we have already seen the integral. Now we see some application of the integral in our daily life. Let's see. So in geometry, in our classes you already know how to find the area related to the geometrical figure that have a specific pattern, like we know find the area of the rectangle, circle, triangle, quadrilateral. We may use the different formulas. Clear? With the help of the standard formula, we can find the area covered by the geometrical figure. So elementary concept is to use the formula for the standard curve. But when we are discussing about the curve which have no standard shape and there is no standard formula for finding the area of that type of shape. So in the chapter of integral or in previous chapter we have seen the curve y equal to fx. If we are taking a curve like this, y equal to fx. So we have definite integrals. We give that a to b curve function you can write it like suppose fx dx. And here ordinate we are taking x equal to a and x equal to b. And we are saying that area between these ordinates we can find with the help of the definite integral. So meaning of the definite integral is already we have here. That is the area enclosed by the curve on x-axis. Here. In this here dx we are taking very elementary area of this region. Like suppose we can say this is the space rectangular. So this we are writing a to b y into dx. So where y width and dx is very small part of this. This is y is height of rectangle or length of rectangle. Dx is very small part. So we know that area of a rectangle length into breadth. So when this is we can say extended from A to B. It is extended from A to B. Means we can expand this rectangle from A to B. Then area is given by this formula. So this is very useful for finding the area. Now this is on the x-axis, but when you see the curve is on the y-axis, then like this curve will be there. Here you may take y equal to a and here we take y equal to b. Again this area we want to find, then we have a very small or elementary area that is dy. So now in this case curve equation will be x equal to f of y. When the curve along the y-axis, then curve will given in the form of x equal to f of y. So again the same process, its area we can find integral from a to b. Now x into dy. So again x into dy. So in this way you can find the area of the curve along the y-axis. So we may say curve may be along the x-axis or curve may be along y-axis. So according to the given curve we can find, and also we know the limit at which we have to find the area. So this is the application of the integral in this we see area under the curve. First topic we test area under the curve. This is the curve. So how much area is covered by this curve on the x-axis? That is the area between y equal to fx, coordinate x equal to a, coordinate x equal to b, and x-axis. This area. Similarly, if we want to find the area covered by this curve x equal to fy, between the axes are y equal to 1, y equal to b, and y axis. So area is equal by y axis, curve, and axis are. So we can find by using the definite integral, and we know how to solve the definite integral. So here basic concept is there. Only we can find the area represented by the definite integrals. Now when you see this area will be in the quadrant first and second, it is generally positive. But when you take in the third and fourth quadrant, area will be negative. Area will be negative means when we are finding the definite integral, that will be negative. So we have to take the modulus of that one. Suppose we are having curve like this on the like curve is there. So if area you find this, and this will be surely in fourth quadrant, so it will be negative. So area cannot be negative. So you have to take modulus of this one. Suppose you are getting minus 50 unit, that we take the modulus of minus 50, that is plus 50. So area will be 50 unit. So sometimes you get like this, and here like this. So when you see this type of figure, half area is positive and half area is negative. So if you add, they will be cancelled out 0, but that is not true. Again you have to take modulus of this region, minus 50 suppose, and this is plus 50 area, square unit. Then this is already positive, then this you have to convert into positive. So minus 50 convert into plus 50. 50 into 50 plus 50, 100 square unit. So these are the very easy things we have to take care while calculating the area. Then we see how to solve example. With the help of example we can understand. Find the area enclosed by the circle x square plus y square equal to a. So first of all in this you have to always draw the figure. According to figure we have to find the area. So this is circle, you know in 11th class. It is a circle whose center at origin and radius is a. So we take at the center origin. This is origin and radius a unit. So this will be a circle. Now you have to find the area enclosed by this circle. With area of a circle, we know formula, but with the help of a integral, how we find that we see. So here coordinate of origin is 0, 0, and this is we are taking radius a unit. So A's coordinate is A0, x-axis is A, y. Now this circle is divided into 4 equal parts, or we can say divided 4 regions. Clear? So you may give them A, B, C, D. So our required area in solution, we may write area enclosed by the circle x square plus y square a square is given by area of the region. Which region? A, B, C, D, A. This whole region. Area of this whole region. A, B, CD. That is the area enclosed by the circle. So here we have to find the area of the region A, B, C, D, A. Clear? So now this is divided into 4 parts. So you may write this is all have 4 because as circle is symmetric about the x-axis as well as y. Area of this region or quadrant equal to area of this region, or area of this region equal to this region. So you may say area of total region is 4 times of this region. So we may say 4 into area of region OABO. Area of this OABA. So you may also make this shaded region. If we know this elementary area, then you have to multiply by 4. We get the required. So one may be write this 4 into area of the shaded region of the shaded region. So now you may write area along x-axis or you may write along y-axis. Both you can solve. Both answers will be correct because this is a symmetry. If this curve is along x-axis or curve along y-axis. So suppose we get along x-axis, then we take the elementary area of this region. So this is suppose of that dx and this total height is y. Yeah? So its area will be y into dx. Y into dx. But this is the definite integral. Now here important thing, what limit we have to take. So area enclosed by this region, we have to take the limit according to the shaded region covered on the x-axis from which point to which. So you can say this is our x-axis. Now area, shaded region area we are talking. This will be starting from this point and end with. So the limit of the shaded region x we are finding with respect to x. So here value of x is 0 on y-axis, 0, and here value of a. So we can say the limit of this is 0 to a. This is very important. How to select the limit of the shaded region. So where if you are finding along x-axis, dx is given. It means you have to find the along x-axis. dy is there, then you have to find, or y is given, then along x-axis, or x is given along y-axis. So that we have to see the starting area of the shaded region on x-axis at the y. So y means x is 0, ending with the a point. Coordinate is that is x coordinate you have to take. So 0 to a. Now if we multiply this by 4, so what we get 4 into 0 to a y dx. So we get now definite integral. Now we put the value of y from where? The given curve. This is the given curve x square plus y square. So you may write d1 x square plus y square equal to a square. So y square equal to a square minus x. So y equal to root of a square minus x. We always write the value of y. Y is given. Y dx. then what is y? We have to find from the given curve. So put the value y this. So 4 into integral of 0 to a root of a square minus x. Now this is the standard integral. Definite integral we have formula root of a square minus x square dx equal to x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a. This is the formula. Some more type of integral, we take the formula. Clear? So now this put value exactly same. A is given as a, x is given as. But in other there may be change a and x. So according to that we have to use the formula. So what we write? 4. We first solve it as a indefinite integral. That's why this is written as x by 2 a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a 0 to a. So here limit we have at 0 to a. So we may write fundamental theorem fd minus ft. So we use what? This upper limit minus lower limit. So all x first we replace by a, then minus all x replaced by 0. So here a by 2 root of a square minus a square. This is a square by 2 sin inverse x a. This is the upper limit minus lower limit. So f a, f b minus f a. So all x replaced by 0. So 0 into something that is 0 plus a square by 2 sin inverse 0 by 2. So this is the fundamental theorem of calculus. Now you can solve this to get the answer. This is 0, a square by a square 0, and this is also 0. 0 multiplied with something. So what left? These two term only. So what we get? A square by 2 sin inverse a upon a. That is sin inverse 1. And a square by 2 sin inverse 0 upon a, that is 0. And value of sin inverse 0 is 0. 0 multiplied by a square by 2, that is 0. So what we get? 4 a square by 2 and sin inverse 1 as pi by 2. So what we are getting here? I equal to, or area equal to 4 into a square by 2 into pi by 2. This is 0. A square by 2 into sin inverse 0. So finally what we get is, now area equal to 4 into 8 square pi by 4. So we get pi a square. So this is the required area of the curve enclosed between the coordinate axis, or you can simply say area enclosed by the circle x square plus y square equal to a square. With the help of the integrals we find. Now one may also verify, as you know that area of a circle by geometry, area of the circle is given by pi r square. Pi r square, where r is the radius, here radius is a. So pi into a square, that we are getting here. If this method is correct, or our calculation what we have done, that is also accurate. So in this way, dear student, we have to find the area enclosed by the curve. So second example says find the area enclosed by the ellipse x square by a square plus y square that b square equal to 1. So with the help of this equation, we know that this is the ellipse whose major axis along the x-axis. There are two types of ellipse we have already seen. So major axis will be along the x-axis and minor along the y-axis, and length of the major axis is 2a. Clear? So one may we draw the figure of the ellipse. So this is, you know that there are a dash, or you can write a b dash, and you know from this to this is the a, and this is also a. Total length is 2a. Clear? So coordinate of this a will be a0, and coordinate of a dash minus a0. Coordinate of b is 0, b, and this is 0 minus b. So this is the knowledge of the previous class. With the help of that, you can draw the curve. Now we want to find the area of this ellipse. So to find the area of the ellipse, as in the case of the, we can say, circle, this is also symmetric about the coordinate axis. So area equal to this angle or this angle. All four regions have equal area. Because as you know that a property of the ellipse is symmetric about the both coordinate axes. Clear? So here we have to find the area enclosed by the ellipse. So again you have to take or write in solution area enclosed by the given ellipse, that is x square upon a square, y square upon b square equal to 1, is equal to area of the region a, b, a dash, b dash, and again a, this whole region, which is, you can say, 4 into area of the region. We take one region, that is O, A, B, O, and you mark this as a saddle portion. Or you may write 4 into area of the saddle region. You may write like this. Now here you can find along the x-axis or along the y-axis. So we may take elementary region of this. Suppose you take here rectangular region. This is dx and its height is y. So its area is height into breadth and definite integral. Now what limit is there? So this ellipse covering the saddle region covers the area on x-axis, starting from this point B. So coordinate of B or x coordinate of the point B, that is the lower limit, and end with the point A. So x coordinate of A is A. So the limit of this will be 0 to A. So you have to always select limit in appropriate way. So we may write here 4 into definite integral 0 to a y dx. Now here also we find the value of y. From this you can say y square upon b square is equal to 1 minus x square upon a. Or y square equal to cross multiply b square into 1 minus x square upon a square. Now take LCM and simplify. So this is the y square. So y will be root of all these. So root of b square upon a square into a square minus x square. So now root of b square a square cancel. So we can finally what? B upon a root of a square minus a. This is the value of y. So always you have to write y in simplified form or in standard form. Clear? So now this value of y put here, as in the case of the circle we see 4 into 0 to a b upon a root of a square minus. Now after this point it is job of the definite integral. We have already learned. If you know the definite integral easily, then there is no problem of this solving. Only the application of integral, our job is to draw the figure, set a region, and you have to mark that which area we want to find. And third point, you have to always calculate the limit. That is very important. After these three things, you can use the definite integral and different formula of definite integral will be used. So here p upon a is a constant, so that can be taken outside the integral sign. Now again, this is same formula as previous one. This is already we have solved in the case of the circle. So direct you can write from this, or you can again solve. So 4 by b is x by 2, formula of integral x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a 0 to a. Limit is also same. So 4 by a. Now upper limit put here, then lower limit a by 2 a square minus a square by 2 sin inverse a by a. Now we put 0 throughout. 0 by 2 a square minus 0 minus a square by 2 sin inverse 0 by a. So this value will be 0. A square minus 0 will be cancelled out, and this is 0 into something, that is also 0, and sin inverse 0, that is also 0. So only left term is this. So we may write 4b upon a square by 2 sin inverse a by a, that is 1, or 4 by b a into a square by 2. Now value of sin inverse 1, that is 5 by 2. So we put here 4 by a into 5 by 2 here, put a square by 2 into pi by 2. So 2 into 2 4, 1 a will be cancelled. So we get pi ab. So required area or area enclosed by the ellipse is given by the pi into ab. So sometime in some textbooks you find the standard formula, because the ellipse have standard figure that will depend on the minor and major axis. If you know the semi-major axis of an ellipse and semi-minor axis of the ellipse, then area of the formula for ellipse is pi into semi-major axis into semi-minor axis. So that can be also used as in the case of the circle. Area of a circle is pi r square. Similarly, you can find the area of the ellipse. Clear? So whenever we are discussing about the circle and ellipse, we are already know the figure. But there are some curve whose standard structure or figure we have doesn't know, or we are not familiar with that one. So for such type of a problem, you may draw the graph. On the graph paper, you may draw the graph by taking suitable point like x equal to 1, 2, 3 or y then corresponding, and then plot the point on the graph paper. After plotting the point and drawing the lines or curve, you get the picture. What is the actual graph of the given curve is there. So in later section you may also go for the parabola. So parabola also we know the standard figure. But we see some more problem like a straight line or triangle. This type of triangle will be there. In that case, you have to find the points with the tabular form. After finding the point, you draw the figure of that triangle or the points plot on the graph and join. So, with the help of graph paper, you can also draw the figure. So, in the application of the integral, this is very important. How to draw graph, because this question generally asked in whole type question and it is of 6 marks. So 2 or 3 marks is only for the graph or figure. So this is very important to draw the correct figure. So after you get this correct, then you can with the help of this only you calculate this one. And this is mostly depend on the definite integral. If your definite integral is very strong, then you can easily find this. Yeah? And 11th knowledge of parabola, hyperbola or ellipse or circle or straight line, that you need here. Or it may be quadratic curve may be there. So different type of curve will be there that can be represented on this one. So in next we see how to find. This is only here one more thing is there, that here we are finding the area enclosed by the single curve. On later on section we also see the area enclosed by more than 2 curves. These 2 lines are given or 2 circle is given, then how to find the area enclosed between 2 circles, or area enclosed between a circle and a line, or area enclosed between a parabola and a circle. So different type of problem we have to discuss. So important thing is there, you should know definite integral as well as you know how to draw the graph of the figure or given curve. So dear student, this is all for today's class. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching.